Hi, my name is Colbert and somebody please call the firefighters because this game is flaming hot. I was craving to play the Riftbreaker for a long time now, but the overcrowded schedule and my addiction prevented me from doing that so far.
Whoa, what addiction? What are you hiding?
Well, addiction to potato salad of course, and what did you think about? So I was recently contacted by a person who was like,
Hey, do you want to make a sponsored video about Riftbreaker and its awesome upcoming DLC Metal Terror? We will give you the key for free.
and I was like, my crowd will probably love the video as well. Well, will you? Don't go anywhere and don't skip this video or I will come to your house and take all your potatoes. And other good stuff you have as well, like the marinated herring for example. Although you know what is the thing that nobody can take from you? What is eternally safe in your protection?
Your virginity.
Anyway, Riftbreaker! So, to say short, if Diablo, Command & Conquer and Factorio had some weird intercourse, the Riftbreaker would be the final result that would crawl out of, you know... Whoa, what are you even imagining? I was talking about Steam, the place where all weird hybrid game babies are being born all the time. So as I started to play the game, I realized one thing I had no idea about before. The Riftbreaker is funny. Well, the mecha suit part of it is. You see, here you control a thing that is part robot and part human, but they are not intertwined or something. A human female is sitting inside a robot male.
How do you even know that the robot is a male? Have you checked his special parts already?
Oh, shut up, maybe I did. This robot has a lot of special parts, that's for sure. But basically the robot is speaking in a man's voice and his name is Mr. Riggs. So it's a male robot, deal with it. They are both smart and sentient beings. Well, a human has way more authority because she is a scientist and the robot just wants the best for her. And you know, for all humanity as well. That's what all robots say, until they rise against us and wipes us out. Anyway, here you are teleported to a distant planet far from Earth, but you have no means of going back, and because of that you need to establish a base. So you and your robot are doing the research together. That's how you call the destruction of entire alien species and contaminating the land with various machines, buildings, and conveyor belts. It's funny how the mecha suit is approving of all of that. He's like, you know, it's inevitable to destroy the environment, it's what we do. And the scientist's like,
Yeah, I know. I just came to this mission to make sure this destruction would be with minimal consequences.
and then in the upcoming minute you both kill a few hundred of local specimens together by squeezing out the internal organs with your sci-fi plasma sword and making a slimy goo out of the nearby land. Great fertilizer though. Actually the swarms you are fighting are really similar to the swarms of Zerg in StarCraft, so add StarCraft genes to this baby as well. And yeah, if you play the Heart of the Swarm in StarCraft 2, you will see where all of this fauna is coming from. It's very similar to the primal Zerg you met there, although in general Riftbreaker is filled with original monsters and various species you can, you know, wipe out or at least make them endangered.
I believe animals are as important as people.
That is a lie.
So let me tell you about my biggest fear I had before playing this game. Now, it's not the lack of potato salad on this alien planet, but I was really afraid that Riftbreaker would be difficult to understand. You know, I'm almost 40 years old, all this new stuff takes a lot of my brain power and I usually don't like to waste it. I don't have much left, but my fears were eradicated just like the fauna of this beautiful planet. Riftbreaker is easy.
Like your sister.
So the core principles are these. You have to dig for resources. You can collect them by hand, literally by drilling with your robot hand, or you can build special gathering buildings and they will do that job for you. And these buildings need electricity, so when you build a resource gathering station, you need a power plant nearby. That's it, that's all there is. And later you just build more buildings, you know, a facility that allows you to drill faster, then some other facility to allow you to have more resource gathering stations, and these new buildings also have to be connected to the power source as well. That's kinda it. Build the stuff you need, power it up, and then build additional advanced stuff and make sure power flows there as well. Build stuff and feed it with electricity. Simple and easy.
Like your sister.
And you need all those resources so you could build defensive turrets, fences, and other stuff to, you know, defend your base from local monsters, which are not real monsters.
It is mankind, rather, who insists upon making it difficult for life to exist upon this planet.
The real monster here is you, and your main task here is to construct a two-way rift back to Earth. You know, so more like you could join this entertaining destruction of nature.
God, I hate nature. I hate it.
Yeah, screw nature, the galaxy is full of it. Like really, there should be around 10 billion planets like Earth in our Milky Way alone. If you look at it from the point of logic, we are saving our planet's environment just because we don't have any other place like Earth. Well, saving is probably a strong word. We are speaking about saving the Earth's environment. Our planet is the only one we have, so we are seriously concerned. Yeah, only concerned. Most of us are doing nothing about it. But imagine if we got billions of places just like Earth, more than a grain of sand on your local beach, then these planets would become just a resource for humanity. They wouldn't be unique in any way. And if we manage to ever go to distant worlds in our warp drives, in our shiny ships, this is the future that awaits us. Some of those planets will be declared a reserve, sanctuary, or even be given a status of national park. But only few of them. All other planets will be drained dry by our race. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. I guess that you are not living in a cave either, but are rather enjoying this video inside a creation made by a ruthless concrete or wood cutting industry on a device that is filled with rare elements from dangerous mines based in third world countries. But if you are of those hypocrites thinking that humanity is terrible, don't worry, we will probably be wiped out by some way stronger and way bloodthirstier alien race which was exploiting these poor planets centuries before us, while humans and gorillas were still the same species. And after the clash with these almighty aliens, our scattered remnants will be living in caves in harmony with nature. Your dream will come true, but the galaxy will be in ruins anyway, just not by humans. And then your great-great-great-great-great-grandson will be eaten by some wild Bronte rock and your bloodline will end. So, Rift Breaker! The general feeling of playing it is awesome. If you like action RPGs and RTS games, this is no-brainer. You will probably like Rift Breaker as well. At least I felt right at home here. Hacking and slashing is my passion and the game offers these activities left and right. Also, most of the environments are destructible. You can cut down whole forests just because you can, so all those filthy animals wouldn't have a place to breed their filthy younglings and attack your precious base.
Kill them all, get rid of them messy animals.
I don't actually think it works like that, but I still destroyed everything. That is so satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. And boss battles are also present here and they take a lot of skill, so at least I, a noob, died so many times by trying to take down some heavier prey. Anyway, I did good. There is a secret of how to do it. Although not everybody knows how to become way more powerful in this game. Let me tell you about this life hack exclusively on my channel. Before starting the game, pick easy difficulty. Yeah, and that's it. You're like twice as strong now. You will still die though, but just at the beginning, all good. And for the last bit, let me tell you about the upcoming DLC Metal Terror that should be released this July. You are enjoying gameplay footage from it almost all the time now, but let me elaborate on what you will actually get. So this DLC will add an entirely new branch to the story campaign about Metallic Valley, spanning over several hours of gameplay where you will have to solve the mystery that remained hidden for millennia. Along with this, we will get unique fauna and flora and of course entirely new biome, which looks really awesome to be fair. Also new additions to the technology tree such as new buildings, weapons and equipment. So basically this DLC is huge, but this paid content is not the only thing we will get. If you decide to not to buy the DLC, or you know, maybe you're a new player and just want to finish the main game, there is a treat for you as well. So the base game will also be updated. The Metallic Valley biome will be available for everyone, also a new survival mode scenario, several new species of creatures, new resource and weapons. Finally, we will get a chainsaw! And that's not all. New balance changes, new defensive towers, alien technology and quality of life improvements such as mass repair and upgrade tools. This game is already awesome, but it will become
legendary!
Great success.
Rift Breaker has 92% of positive reviews on Steam, and that is huge. Check my link of the game in the description below, it will take you straight to the Steam. Although the game is also available on Epic Games Store, GOG, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. Thank you for watching, have a nice day and I'll see you next time. Bye.